So let's be involved. Exposing the truth how social media brainwashes women against men. And we're going to
Today, okay.
speak
All
to
right,
the
get into my
truth.
next topic. It says, are women being brainwashed to dislike men?
That's a great question, baby.
Yeah.
No. You said yes?
I think so.
Speak on it. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
let me
Let
hear
me hear
it.
what
Be
you're
real.
saying.
Now, I really think like according to social media, you gotta be like this strong woman. Like you don't need no man. Like like according to social media, men ain't shit. They don't exist. Like they're just not shit. Just you get them, get what you want from them, throw them to the curb. Like they're really feeding that mentality on social media. Like for real. Like everywhere you turn, it's like this nigga ain't shit. You gotta do this nigga how he do you. You gotta. I'm not gonna lie. I be saying that because that's just how I feel. But we are really being brainwashed.
You see, you're an
We
example
are.
of this.
Yeah, like
yo.
we really, like I can admit, I really walk around like I have no emotions toward niggas at all, at all. Like somebody could say they love me, and I'll just
White supremacy, right? Listen closely.
at all, at all. I have no emotions toward niggas at all, at all. Like somebody could say they love me, and I'll just look at them.
So you got that blonde wig, and that's that blonde mentality.
I have no emotions toward niggas at all, at all. Like somebody could say they love me, and I'll just look at them like, okay.
And Pam keep laughing at Gina. Like everything she says that's, disrespectful, she think it's funny. I hate niggas. I think they love, don't, like, what's funny?
Thank you.
Thank you. Like, yeah, I guess.
Like, all right, that's
Yeah.
cute.
What you tell me that for? Like,
This is what I'm supposed to propose to.
Yo, Jay, you making it hard right now. Oh, you making it hard. Like, that, but I agree with you. Like, that is how social media is brainwashing some women. You know what I mean? There's so much of niggas ain't shit. Like, I hate that you go bash men, all types of crazy on social media. I see that shit every single day of my life.
The craziest part is that this happy women that's happy with their man still saying the same shit.
That's a fact.
So it's like, how you happy at home, but you talking about fuck niggas? You know what I'm saying?
Because on social media, it's just a fuck nigga world. You could be in the illest relationship, happy, everything. You gonna write that post laying next to him like, these niggas ain't shit. Fuck this nigga. Whole time you laying next to him, man just bought you 100 roses, all types of shit.
Yeah.
so you gonna send that
Social
tweet and
media.
then cuddle up with your man?
And like I'm laying right next to him, like
That's crazy.
Great.
But then are you really being brainwashed then? Because if you're laying with him and you're, still with him, taking all his gifts and loving him, are you really brainwashed? Because if you were brainwashed, you wouldn't still be laying up and accepting that. You would be fulfilling that idea of niggas ain't shit, so you're not gonna talk to him.
But they're posting that, but I promise you, in that close friends, she's laid up in that bed with him. But she's not showing that to everybody. She's just putting niggas ain't shit.
But is she being brainwashed or is she just...
You answered it already now. What's not wanting to be accepted by this class of people that the sister is representing by asking this question. Redundant is this. Can two things exist at once? Or three things or four things? And yes, they can. So yes, let's continue. There's no need for endless digging, You're not going to find anything else. These things exist.
is trying to put on a show for other people to make it seem like she don't is fuck niggas.
That's part of being brainwashed.
Exactly.
Continuing to brainwash
Sort of,
other
kinda
people.
though, because when you're brainwashed, you show that. Like you don't.
She's showing it. She's writing a text. Let's get past this situation.
What people live through.
Yeah, but we talking real life. We're not talking social media. If in real life,
we are talking social media. Let's skip past this. Dang.
like you don't.
That's what
do
she's
one
showing.
Thing, not 100%. If in real life you're married, you have your children, you're happy in your relationship, and you go make a fuck nigga post, that doesn't make.
That's real life.
Makes sense.
Ain't no way my lady laying next to me talking about FREE Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I mean, I think, but there's a discrepancy. There's no reason in this era that women are happily in their relationships and or marriages, and they still feel the need to like spew that type of like rhetoric, you know what I mean, to other women. Because now you're happy, you know what I mean. But why would you not want to see the next woman happy? You would rather tell her like, "Yo, these niggas ain't shit," but oh, my nigga treat me good though. But yeah, these niggas ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why have that rhetoric out there in the world floating around, even circulating in the internet, if you don't truly believe that? You should be the one out there like, "Yo, these niggas." You
That's
know what I mean? They treat me good. Like, I got a quality man. This is what, you know what I mean? So, you know,
I'd find you one, girl.
That's that social media effect. Like, people do anything to be
That's
popping.
just for social media. It's not real life.
Okay. So let's talk about the part of this that is real life.
You know what I mean? They treat me good. Like, I got a quality man. This is what, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'd
find you one, girl.
That's that social media effect. Like, people do anything to be popping.
That's just.
Now, what this is the competition between women in particular communities, or women in general, but specifically this hyper competition between women in a particular demographic that have been pit against one another for some pretty understandably extenuated circumstances. But for example, if it's enticing for a man to be in the presence of butt naked women, then if your girlfriend is a butt naked woman, volunteers to come in front of your man and parade around, she is the problem. But she's going to convince you for sure that this is normal and your man has a problem with being a man. This is not being a man, or this is not about being a man. This is very much about men. So the competition is for the man's pedestal, or who's the favorite or best. And your girlfriend will likely compete with you. I learned this when I was understanding about wedding positions and bridesmaids and whoever, whatever. I still don't really get it, kind of like the government. But it came down to the dresses needing to be different because nobody could look better than the lady whose day it was. And if you dare outshine her on that day some kind of way, that's hell to pay, I understand. The problem is fighting. We don't need it. We need solutions.
For social media. It's not real life.
I mean, but
it spills over.
Yeah, if you keep preaching that, I mean, eventually.
No, listen. Social media is a product of real life, not the other way around. We know that, but it's worth correcting at the heat of the moment. You know, you can't correct everything, so I understand this is our position. I'm not necessarily happy about it.
Like, it's gonna turn into real life.
Exactly.
And then at that point, when it turns into real life, then that's when you've really been brainwashed. Like, if you allow these.
I ain't gonna lie. I am brainwashed. I'm trying to focus.
Post and what everyone is saying for you to leave what you were perfectly fine and happy in, now you're really like, you're brainwashed. You understand what I'm saying?
For example, it's like Cardi B talking about she don't cooking and cleaning, but then you got her on video cooking and cleaning.
Great
like,
point.
You know what I mean? It's like, why put that out there that you don't do that and still got the ring, but secretly you at home doing this shit with your man. Like,
right, and then you got girls trying to follow her. Girls trying to follow her do that. They're not getting that ring though.
Exactly. So why even put that information out there? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that type of stuff is aimed towards like I don't know, like the single girls, I guess. Like, I don't.
No, it's by definition, it's perverse or wicked.
I don't
Single.
know.
Not really, because girls be on social media watching other girls get flowers and this that, and third, and they nigga not doing that, so now they mad. Like,
That's another thing
well,
too.
this
That's
person got
jealousy.
this, so why I'm not getting this now? They feel like they gotta live a relationship that's based off of what social media is showing them is a relationship.
Instead of deserving what the fuck you getting from a man, you out here worrying about what she getting. Do you deserve that? Do you deserve these flowers? You spending your time complaining instead of probably making that nigga happy at the same time.
Yo, Jay, you said earlier about there's like a culture now, women kind of like niggas ain't shit, been trying to use them for what they have for the resources and then throw them to the curb, right? What do you think? When did you think that culture started really being like so prevalent?
During the pandemic.
During the pandemic?
That's when it started.
Fucking COVID.
That's when it started.
The pandemic boys came outside.
Boys came and was acting crazy.
PPP.
Now,
PPP.
when all of that shit disappeared, they still looking for it. So now they just hopping from this nigga. Oh, he got money? All right, let me see what I can get out of him. Oh, I can't get nothing. Let me hop to his friend.
So
That's been going on. We should find out why the cycle is repeating and why we keep thinking it's new.
if right now I hear a lot from women, they are educated, they get into that bag, right? And I respect it. So if a woman is getting to this bag like y'all claim to be getting, why do y'all care so much to use a man for his resources or his money if y'all got your own bag?
Cause sometimes we don't feel like spending our shit.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Shout out for keeping it real.
It feels good to like
Spend somebody else's money.
spend somebody else's money, but like not using them. Like
That's using them, but-
nah.
Is it really using if he's offering though?
Yes.
Because as men, you guys do this thing where it's like, if you're trying to talk to a girl and she's not really interested in you, but you got money and jewelry or whatever, you be like, oh, I could change your life, what I could do for you, blah, 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 blah. Then now she's like, okay, well, let me see how you could change my life, what you do for me. Now she's a user, a gold digger, or whatever, because she's coming to you for what you said you could give to her. Like, y'all try to get okay, well, let me see how you could change life, what I could do for you. Got money and to a girl and she's not really interested in you, but you got money and jewelry or whatever, you be like, oh, I could change your life, what I could do for you, blah, 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 blah. Then now she's like, okay, well, let me see how you could change my life, what you do for me. Now she's a user, a gold digger or whatever, because she's coming to you for what you said you could give to her. Like, y'all try to get women,
but if you don't want him, if you don't want him, then you're using him.
That shit don't.
If you have no intentions and taking it to the next level, then
yeah,
but y'all missing the whole part that they're not telling you about. What the fuck they offering? Oh, I love you, babe. You my babe.
But he's doing that because he wants to be with you, and you're doing it just because
they're portraying that they want to be with them too.
But a lot of men do try to get women with their money. Like, a lot of guys don't come like, I really like your.
When the brother is coming with the money in front, it's because he wants what the money buys. If he's coming with some sincerity, he wants what sincerity buys. This is simple. It's the aunties. It's the aunts that are having this all men are alike thing, so that you, when you see a clear difference, you somehow won't accept it.
Your personality, I want to get, no, I got this and that. Let me show you how I could change your life. Y'all.
Yeah. Let's go. You working, right? Come catch this flight. You could pay for this. Come where it could get bought. This is a life change. Troca. What you think is sufficient is that requires you exist. Only. The brother already said, it was Brother Jay, already said, The king has spoken. I need to repeat it.
Bring money to the table. That's why women look for niggas with money.
Is this
Men.
If you looking for the ones with money, and the ones with money are looking for the ones that are looking for the ones with money, then you're going to find each other. When you find each other, stick to the rest of the rules. Here's the thing. You're taught not to make contracts so that you can continuously take advantage. And now you need a contract so you can only have the advantages that are set.
Men do come with money, and that's why a lot of times if a nigga don't got money, he would step back from a certain type of girl, like I can't afford her or whatever the case may be, because y'all make money like a priority. Men do make it a priority.
If you said that,
not just women.
If he feel like,
is that her point of view?
He can't afford her, he just stepped out because she's looking for money.
No, because he feels like he needs to provide for her, and he cannot provide for her in a certain way, so he's not gonna
provide for her in a certain way is different than provide for her. I got playing a lot of games with makeup, and it's probably too much.
step there. That's really what it is.
Because she values money more than him.
Nope.
What you mean? No.
No. It's not because she values money more than him, because he didn't even talk to her. He doesn't even know her yet. He doesn't know if she values money, but he sees her. He sees that this is a type of lifestyle she might desire. So
how does he see that this is a lifestyle? She's trying really hard to make up a creative player with all 99s. But like, you still gotta pick the right jersey for the right position. You can't just have any number for any position. It's not gonna work out. Lies, they don't never.
and because he can't offer that, he doesn't try to talk to her. You made all those assumptions without getting to know this actual person.
It's all over the place. So she can be right 2 times out the day.
Men do come with money at the table. Like, this is what I got. This is what I could do for you.
That is a fair point, but I think when you use money, like when men use money to get the woman, I think that's a bad investment, because a lot of times these women don't offer the same, and it's not an equivalent exchange. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
so what you want her to offer money to?
No, I'm not saying that she got to offer money.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could be one of the parts, but it's like, you not, as a man, you spending all this money and you really not getting your investment back. It's not like she doing all the things that a woman, outside of looking good, it's nothing else that you.
Brother, because it's not an investment. Now, we get to spend money on toys and drugs, the legal ones. But they don't all have to be investments. That's not an investment unless you understand the savings, the cost savings.
Necessarily provide a man at that point. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's a bad investment, because you're paying for, unless you just want a trophy wife, then that, some men just.
But not all girls are like that. There are girls that are like trophy wives, but then there are girls that actually play the role of a wife, even with just being in the talking stage, or a girlfriend, whatever. Cook for you, clean for you, do your laundry, be there for you if you need advice, give you reassurance, whatever it is. Not like that picture, do your laundry, be there for the role of a wife, even with just being in the talking stage, or a girlfriend, whatever. Cook for you, clean for you, do your laundry, be there for you if you need advice, give you reassurance, whatever it is. Not like that picture you're trying to paint. Every girl isn't like that.
Right.
Yeah, but I haven't seen enough girls that actually do what you say to make it seem like, okay, that's the reality. Like, that's not.
That's a minority of women.
Yeah, like, if you're coming in like, oh, this guy, I want to see what this guy could offer me. You're not even motivated to show him what you could offer him, because he already set the standard of like, yo, I'm trying to get you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying it's not a good investment. Like, you know what I mean? You should just get to know that person genuinely without having to offer the money.
I agree with you. That's why men shouldn't bring money to the table. Like, Like, let me show you how I could change your life. Like, don't bring that to the table.
If he don't do that, he a broke ass nigga.
But
oh, okay. He's saying what? How they? Yeah, okay.
you guys are contradicting yourselves right now.
No.
I mean,
yes.
How so?
Because like, because it's like,
put them on game.
Remember the guy I told you about? Which one?
Tell us about the guy.
The one in Atlanta.
This is why women can't have a solid relationship in the gossip circle. This is why the scripture says this is not for our community. Spread gossip. You talking about bedroom activities, but will claim to be a lady. Sharing your business with the courts when the last time this is about these needed conversations where you need to constantly win in private over here, because you know you gotta live as open as lies, as close to truths as possible in between here, because this is where the judgment and the battle and the beef is. Who's looking at what? So I'm just saying.
Yeah, nobody knows. Go ahead. Yeah, nobody knows.
Probably keeping it real to keep it going.
Go ahead.
So this is the guy, and the first thing he did when he like seen me was just thought like, all right, so I just gotta spend money on. The first thing he wrote me was, "Let me take care of you." Nigga.
I'm wondering what the problem is gonna be.
Nigga, do I look like I need to be taken care of?
Yeah. This is care. Care, maintenance, care. Sometimes we have a beef about the English language and maybe confuse care for being provided for or taken care of to be misinterpreted for treated well or upkept without you having to exert a lot of energy or equal amount of energy. It's thought by men that if I help you reserve energy, that's a good thing for you. That is a good thing for women who have that as a forefront. But if somebody is going to be offended by it being assumed that you can help them reserve energy, if that's confused with a need, then one could be offended.
I got my own everything. I don't need nothing from you. And every conversation we had, it was always about what he could do for me, what he could buy me, what he could. So I don't want to talk to you no more because now you annoying me. I don't care about what you could do for me, bro. What can you do for me outside of that money?
Did you tell him that?
I did.
See how the English language is confusing? Listen.
That money.
Did you tell him that?
Talk to you no more because now you annoying me. I don't care about what you could do for me, bro. What can you do for me outside? Buy me, what he could. So I don't want to talk to you no more because now you annoying me. I don't care about what you could do for me, bro. What can you do for me outside of that money?
Did you tell him that?
I did.
And then what does he say? He can't do nothing for you.
He didn't have nothing to say.
Because all y'all talk about is how to change your life.
I kept talking about money.
It's always that.
But you see, that approach might not work with you, but it probably work with the 10 women before you. You feel me?
That's they.
But then, do you really like? You can't get mad at those other 10 girls and say that they're this and that and just using the guy if that's what he's using to get that girl.
But Jay is a little you contradicting yourself, because in the beginning of the episode you said that you because you had the bag and you was taking care of the bills, he was a bitch ass nigga. So now when a nigga comes and is like, you know what, I want to take care of you, then it's like, oh well, I don't need you to take care.
But you don't approach a female like
you don't just.
I could change it. Like that was the first thing he.
I mean, if people were in my chat, I'd ask them to, by show of hands, for the females. You know, we don't count liars.
The first thing he said, like, I can change your life. How you know my life need changing? That.
In case anybody doesn't understand what this face is representing, let's take this last bit of time to explain for the children, not the adults who don't understand or comprehend. Straightforward, I can change your life has nothing to do with whether or not, nothing else. It's a fair statement.
Like, what are you talking about? Why are you even here?
We got to this. It did. But
see, and this is why are you even here talking? Some people call this a cold approach. Some people call it stranger danger. But like it's absurd to not believe in an introduction for any case. Hey, put your hands on the ground. This is a robbery. It's an introduction.
But he probably just wants some pussy. I ain't gonna hold you.
And it be that too.
Probably.
It do be that too, and that's why sometimes they do come with that money talk, because there are girls that floss to that, like, oh, you got money, you buy her little bag, and now.
I think because we live in such this culture where women are valuing men strictly. I know women that would say that Emin for men is for money. Like, you get what I'm saying? So oftentimes when we have these panels and we ask women what they want in a man, usually it's a provider. And we all know what provider means, paying on the bills, like you said. So a lot of women value men as only ATMs. Like, so sometimes men feel like, I have to approach her in this financial way because this is the rhetoric that I constantly hear from women.
That's the mindset of most women.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So
the one time I had a man think he was providing for me, he turned around and threw that shit back in my face. So I wouldn't like literally turned around and threw it back in my face. Like,
I think everybody, like, what's up with you? Because Jay, I ain't gonna hold you. You seem like the type when you get into an argument with a nigga, you would throw that.
Yeah, you ain't never do that.
Nah, I wouldn't throw it in your face, but I'll.
You really, bum ass nigga. That's why you you living in my house. I know you said that.
I wouldn't. My mouth is crazier than that. I would take it somewhere else.
Oh, it's just
like I wouldn't even bring none of that else. I would
5 minutes.
I would take it somewhere else that'll make you cry. Like that would make you really want to be like, you really said that. I did.
You're not the only daughter, niece, student of women who can go there. You're from a community of those who did it better than you. And, I mean, you might be good, but they was good. Now, depending on what type of moment he had, you might be light work, whatever you're talking about. So, sisters, you need to take pride and honor in how well you can cut down somebody that you are most close to of all people, including your children, while you're intimate with them, the people that you're most close to at that particular time, that you're most close to than your children. Those are for protection purposes. Let's not continue to take pride in these things.
Like, I would never bring up another man's financial situation to him. But I'm gonna say something that's gonna make your soul hurt. Like your heart is gonna crumble.
That's crazy.
You got to be talking about his dick, like.
Nah.
Nah.
It's some personal shit he probably told you about his mom.
Yep.
His mom.
All right. I still want to know how long that nigga got.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
All right. Going to my next topic. Have you ever
Y'all
regret
gonna
having?
give me itch.
Don't tell him. Everybody, tell him. Have you ever regret having sex with someone, and if so, why, and how do you feel about it?
Drew, did you regret that when you got flued out?
Huh? Nah, she.
It was valid.
Yo, getting flued out by getting flued out is crazy. Like, was you ever fly a nigga out? Like, let's say you fuck with a nigga in Jamaica, like nigga treat you having great conversations. FaceTime sex is amazing. Were you flying him out?
No. He would have to find himself out first.
Okay. The thing is, I was in a relationship with my ex-boyfriend, and I've paid for like an entire vacation before. Is that considered?
No, that's a relationship.
Nah.
Okay, so then
y'all together.
I feel like I would only do that with someone, that I'm with. Like, I'm not gonna do that with someone that I'm not totally comfortable with, or I don't trust, or I don't feel like really deserves it. I'll do that for my partner. I wouldn't do that for just.
So you want to do it outside of a relationship?
I wouldn't do it outside of a relationship, and I don't want anyone flying me out outside of a relationship either. Just so that like everything's just black and white. Like we don't have any issues.
All right. So like how you got like sneaky links or whatever, right?
I don't do sneaky links. But go ahead.
Oh. All right, well, the question don't pertain to you.
Yo, Jay, you know how you got like sneaky links.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So if your sneaky link flew you out, you going?
Let me tell you something. The crazy part about it is, I'm sorry to this man.
Disclaimer.
When I was in my situation for the 7 years, and he was
treating you good.
No, he treat me good. Okay. Yes, I had a sneaky link because he was cheating, so I had to cheat back.
Is a sneaky link?
Had to cheat back?
Yes.
Is a sneaky link only like cheating? Is that the only time it's a sneaky link? Because if you're single and if I'm single,
you can't have no sneaky link,
and we talking how you must like what's considered hiding
is in a relationship
is cheating.
I love my
and why you don't want nobody to know about
it? Yeah. She was a tree. She don't want nobody to know you hating it.
Yeah, but I was in love with my sneaky link, so it didn't matter.
Wait, so you said you had to get your cheat back? Like, why did you feel like you had to like cheat back instead of breaking up with the nigga?
Because breaking up wasn't working.
What?
He kept popping up at my house. Breaking up wasn't working, so he kept cheating.
You like that shit, huh?
No, he kept. I used to, but I don't know. He kept cheating. I used to, but I don't know. He kept cheating. I kept taking it. I kept dealing with it. He kept cheating. I kept taking it. I kept dealing with it. I tried to leave. I would come home. He on my porch. Why are you here? So I'm like, okay.
Regular shit. We back together.
Like one day I'm sleeping. I hear somebody throwing rocks at my window. Like,
oh shit, Romeo and Juliet.
No, the sneaky link was in my house.
Oh, the sneaky link. Oh, he had to go under the mattress on some.
Nah, he went in my mother's room.
What?
See, and this is why I don't agree with the whole cheating thing. Like, I just.
But then we broke up, and then I was really with my sneaky link for like 4 years.
So sneaky link is the backup link. Like,
sneaky link 1.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe when women cheat, they tend.
She says sneaky link 1. Let's listen, because this is what it's about. When we have to do it in public, it's about winning and losing, because there is a competition constant. So with all the breakups and found, if you feel like you're losing within a relationship, you want to go outside of it to see if you can win out there. Inadvertently, you're trying to dominate somebody else. You're not going to have a proper position.
The backup link. Like,
sneaky link 1.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking sneaky link 1 is how the killing started within the community amongst the brothers. Sneaky link lost clearly all of them, you know. He broke the laws of God straight out the gate.
I do believe when women cheat, they tend to leave with the guy they're cheating with because they're already seeing a future with that guy.
But I've cheated.
Might not think they're seeing the future. They didn't already see the future, which is whether it's correct, not really correct. But I like to highlight it's one at a time. So if they're going to there, but he got plenty. You think the man of your dreams is somehow and not available for other women, but is dealing with you while you're sleeping in the bed next to another king? You think he's waiting to give you his all in all? There's gotta be a joke. I pray my daughter is not following him for this.
With no emotional attachment.
With no emotional attachment?
I've cheated with no emotional attachment at all.
Is it because the dick wasn't good?
Nah, it's just that I just wanted to do it, so I did it.
Was it a continuous thing or
no?
just like
I
a one and
just
done?
cheated, and then I seen the nigga and never said. I just seen him like, "What up?" and walked in with all this.
That's that masculine shit. You done fucked him.
I could never do.
But they feel like, do y'all men feel like when women have sex with a man, it got to be emotional attachment? Because I be telling people like,
oh yeah,
you can have sex with no emotional attachment. Like you can.
Once the band-aid thing is sticky and non-sticky, you can say you're sticking the band-aid, but there's no sticky left. So the band-aid slides down. The band-aid, the purpose of the band-aid is to wrap around and stay that way.
You can really have sex as a woman. I feel like we can have sex with no emotional attachment.
She doesn't speak as a woman for women. She's speaking as a woman for herself. Not we can have sex, but I can have sex because this is a woman, yeah? And she's saying clearly.
Do y'all men feel like when women?
I could never do.
But they feel like, do y'all men feel like?
I could never do.
But they feel like
I could never do. I could never do.
But they feel like
Competition is not here, I hope. However, there is one woman speaking for another woman on behalf of all women. And this woman is sitting here. This is not respectful. It's self-centered, egocentric. Not this is the situation. Bits of white supremacy of the washing.
Do y'all men feel like when women have sex with
embracing so much of your masculine energy, like you get what I'm saying? So now
like you can really have sex with as a woman, I feel like we can have sex with no emotional attachment.
You know why you saying that? Because you already are embracing so much of your masculine energy. Like you get what I'm saying? So now that's part of your masculine energy. Now that's what niggas do, have sex with no attachments. Like,
but it's not like it's something I do frequent. No, like I've done it. Like I've had sex with a guy before and had no emotional attachment. Like I was talking to him, but it's like, okay, we're talking, we get to the stage where we finally have sex and it's no emotional attachment. Like before the sex, it was some type of feeling, but after the sex, it was no feeling.
I'm be honest with you. I think.
Oh, that sounds like a nigga.
I think if a woman don't got, if she not emotionally attached to you after the sex, I don't think the sex was that good.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you put it down.
He thought he did.
See, exactly. Like, if the dick is good, you gonna there's some little bit of attachment that's
great.
Gonna
like
be there.
The conversation, everything was great. Then we had sex, and
what was bad about it?
I can't remember.
Damn.
And brothers will listen to this kind of thing and have a problem for whatever reason. This is usually about nothing.
That's bad.
You might be gonna like her, or you might be gonna try to, we know how it goes.
That's bad.
Like, yo, you can't remember the sex, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just another body.
23 seconds.
23 seconds?
What? How many pumps was that?
23.
Damn,
Yeah.
A pump a second? Goddamn.
Pumps per second.
No
Like,
wonder.
I think it was Joe Budden's pump it up.
And then as brothers, we do this and hype this situation knowing that it's likely, highly likely, not true. And if it is true, we all know what happened, or what likely happened, because it happens, and we don't know why it happens. were baffled at the time. But you know, they're keeping the show light, and we appreciate that because they are.
No wonder, bro. Why you did that fast?
But it's like
nigga was trying to come like
But
that.
like-
You trying to play no games.
Niggas, I got mine. Did you get yours?
But that goes back to the question of the whole, do you regret it? Yes, I do, because I would have rather built a friendship with you instead of having sex with you. Because now that I have sex with you,
Y'all can't be friends.
we can't be friends now because that was 23 seconds of fucking hell. Like,
You know.
but then he gonna say, but you had fun those 23 seconds. I wanted to go to sleep.
What? Oh, he did. Something made you go to sleep.
Word.
But
No, I wanted to go to sleep because I was drunk.
You got me mad a little bit though, because
How?
you said you could have lost. You lost instead of you worrying about the flaw of you losing your friendship. The most important part was 23 seconds though.
Because if you talking big shit, I expect you to really stand on that.
Crazy.
Like, you talking crazy, you
I'm gonna blow your back out type shit. Like
23 seconds.
I
warm my food up longer than that.
Like,
What if you got that wop?
Thank you.
It's not that should be a compliment.
I wanted
though,
that.
right?
It is a compliment because he
Hey, my
said
shit
it,
is
but
good, like,
but
you know
the
what I'm
thing is, that's not the point. You was talking all that big shit, sir. Don't.
And he was drinking?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
crazy, bro.
You can last
Sometimes
a little
drinking,
longer,
like,
you know
it
what I'm
makes
saying?
y'all know. Some guys is different.
What?
Nah.
Nah.
They drink,
Nigga always made me
off the
laugh.
Henny, I'm
but
in
you know-
it.
Be feeling shit.
Some
Like,
guys is different.
My ex that I was with for 7 years, he was nothing fast too.
Because you got that good
you
box.
got that.
And then
I
I had to
ain't
tell
gonna
that
lie.
good box.
All right,
So-
so what would you rate your box right now? 1 to
10.
10. 1 to
Tell
10.
him.
It's off the scale.
That part.
Yeah, damn, broke the
I
fucking
broke
meter.
that
Like,
shit.
I don't believe you.
Sound like a challenge.
I'm
like,
sorry,
you know what
Nick.
I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry, sir. I cannot prove that to you.
Nigga,
First of all,
damn, like, you know what I'm
I cannot prove that to you. I'm sorry.
he said it. That nigga up north gonna be watching this shit.
Right. He's like, this fucking hoe ass bitch.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I ain't mean that, bro.
You're like, wait till I get home.
So, Asia, you ever had a body that you regretted?
So I don't really regret things in life. I take everything as a learning experience.
Oh my god.
I'm
Such an angel. Like that.
No, but seriously, I do take everything as a learning experience. I have had situations where I wish I did wait. I can't say that I really regret it because I did learn from it, but like I felt like I had a partner who we kind of like rushed into things and I didn't fully get to learn this person. And then we already had that sexual connection, but
So, let me just say this. Don't listen.
like to learn this person because the thing gave myself more time.
I regret him too.
Well, you gave the stalker pussy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, no,
Like,
no.
Oh, I just said,
It was.
like,
I was
You
dealing.
already here.
No. I was dealing with him. This is the one who said I act like just like him. So yeah, I really regret him so bad. Like he nutted fast too. It was like.
But see, look,
Damn.
you keep
Wait,
regretting it because of the time that you.
Wait,
No,
like,
no, no.
'cause he's short.
So,
like,
so you ever
I
had a
regret him.
you ever had a nigga that
Yes.
lasts the amount of time you wanted?
It's not even about the amount of
or a
time.
nigga that
No,
that you
Made you come? Like,
it's not even about the amount of time. The 23 seconds is crazy. Let's just the 23
yeah, that's
seconds is
ridiculous.
crazy. Okay, so we're gonna put that. But him so far, everything, character, personality, him in a whole, I regret. It's just that I moved somewhere, and he was like the only person I knew. So we built a connection off of that. So it was like, okay, I'm all the way away from everybody. I only got you. So, and then it just
So did you give him another chance after that?
when
23 seconds.
After the 23 seconds?
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too.
Yeah. Did he get
Does
a
he
second
qualify
try?
for a second chance? Because maybe like,
Okay.
alright, damn, your shit was. You know what I mean?
okay, so
You got redeemed.
we're talking about two different people.
Now we talking.
No,
about
I'm talking about the 23
Oh, the
seconds.
23
Though.
seconds,
Yeah,
okay.
did he get a second chance?
So negative.
He did get a second chance because I'm like, all right, maybe
It's like this. Social media, Instagram, all that bullshit truly has brainwashed women into thinking that this overindulgence is somehow beneficial or attractive. It's really just self-fulfilling. It's just a constant distraction from what's important. It's a constant change in the mix in your energy. So she talking big business about some one night stand that lasted 23 seconds. That's what one night stands are for. Nobody's in it to work for you necessarily, but this is how it happens. It's a message to my daughter. After you've done feeding yourself a bunch of images of some perfect filtered situation that don't exist, and then you have some man who has time enough to fit that bill, that's likely his profession because it takes a lot of time and dedication. But say it doesn't, and he's able to accomplish this thing as well as others. Once you happen to cross him in the street, if he has courage enough to say, hey, got about 30 seconds, that's about all the time you got to separate yourself from the situation that you got that's full time, that somehow now has become part time. This is the same condition that they created for men. Women were allowed to walk the streets with this. So now everybody's outside with temptation, yeah? They had it outside. Now it's in the house. This is the representation of social media and the brainwashing. You can be in the house, you could be in the bed next to the opposite energy and feeding yourself outside energy. That energy isn't secret. So oftentimes, if you believe in the Bible, we'll see things manifest in the men first. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, women's intuition and men's intuition exist. So when the rock is unsteady, the brothers get the blame for acting out. But it's not really an act out, it's just more white supremacy in the form of monogamy. The brainwashing have you beg for monogamy while filling your face in indulgence with polygynous, whorish behavior, indulging in very high doses of masculine energy. Too much masculine energy. So much you feel and don't have room for your significant other's masculine energy. But here's what happens in the 23 seconds on a first night. She comes outside and thinks she can judge all men or most men or have a judgment of even this man from a one-time experience. And that's odd. You don't even um, it's odd to do science that way or conduct research that way.
Was the drink?
It was the first because it was our first time,
Right.
but so I
The other sister said nerves, probably because she's experienced that with this man and then experienced another time. You probably only got that one time. Maybe you only wanted that one time because you didn't see, but she knows that you can't conduct research like this.
figured like maybe he was like kind of
Anxious,
trying to
like
see something.
yeah.
So and just like
And you is looking
excited.
like a baddie.
So
So what happened the second time?
Same thing.
Damn.
Wow.
But let me just say this.
The 23 again, or he got the 44? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jordan must be this nigga.
Wait, I told him.
man.
I told him about the 26. He said I got 36 for you. That's what he said. He thought it was a joke. He thought it was. He thought it was a joke.
like a virgin or some shit. Like, yo,
Hey, this nigga sound like that.
Now
What's that
that's
nigga from
crazy.
American Pie? Like,
No, it's clearly a joke, brother.
He said I got 36 seconds for you this time. I'm drinking. He was drunk the last time. But the second time,
the fact that he bragging about this,
Yeah,
shit, like that's some, like,
yo, the head he give you 13 extra seconds.
the second time was okay, but it was still like
Not to your desire.
it wasn't.
top tier type of shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. You got to get in there.
Jasmine, can I ask
the
you a
Erica-
question? So, did you ever have a partner that actually lasted and satisfied you that you did regret that body though?
I answered his phone call in the middle of a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's why you
So
getting
it's
that
not
loyalty.
only about the time.
No wonder.
Word.
That nigga
It's
be
not-
backed up too.
Told you she
Joe.
liked though.
What?
Be like if I start talking crazy, he be like, yeah. So what you doing? Like he'll ignore it. Anybody else, they'll challenge me like, bitch, He'll be like, yeah. So what you doing? Cause like, what are you even talking about? Like he'll ignore it, and I like that. He don't make me.
So he got to be a
Be
criminal
like-
and ignore
No.
you. Like,
But the meaning he has, he ain't go to jail.
Not a
but
goddamn
how
way.
long-
He'll tell me like, just wait for me to come.
Mm.
He's never gonna say that. But I'm gonna still take his call because the bond is there. The bond.
Washed clip episode. Peace.